Hi, I'm meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link on what is clearly a historic weather day. Breaking the record, as expected, summertime heat, but without the humidity. New record set at 87 degrees. The old record was set back actually in 2 years, back in 1945, and again in 1977, that was 85. And we made it to 87. It is still quite warm right now. These are the high temperatures so far today. In fact, looking at Providence getting up to 90. Now, that's a different weather observation site. The official records are actually kept at the airport in Warwick, so that may actually be a down city temperature compared to Warwick, which reached 87 degrees. Bottom line, it is quite warm and in fact hot as we take a look at Providence right now with the sunshine. It is breezy, but it's not nearly as windy as the last couple of days, and it's one reason why the fire weather warning was not extended into today. However, still need to use extreme caution as far as outdoor burning. Quite simply, it is not recommended. We remain very dry, a dry brush, low humidity. So while it's a gorgeous day and evening and night to sit out in the backyard, maybe light up the fire pit, really can't do that, at least in through Friday. We don't see any widespread or beneficial rain. And firefighters still putting out some hot spots and some local brush fires even as we speak. You want to tune into 12 News starting at 4 o'clock for updates on that. We take a look at the temperatures right now, and you can see that we're still well into the 80s, starting to see a little tiny reflection of the sea breeze along the south shore, but even along the coastline, temperatures are quite mild for this time of year with readings that are generally in the 70s. When we take a look at the temperature forecast for Friday and look at this, once again, we're going to be topping out in at least the lower to middle, even upper 80s. But watch right now. This is by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, take note, there's a modest sea breeze to keep the coastline warm, but not as warm on Friday. But watch right in here. A backdoor cold front will come through the wind, will switch out of the east-northeast. Watch how this area by late day and early evening starts to drop off. By 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you start to see that cooler air in southeastern Mass, Plymouth down to 68. And by 7 o'clock in the evening, we go from like the mid-80s down to the upper 60s. Look at this cool down by 7 o'clock. So our western areas are still quite warm. You start to notice an influx of noticeably cooler air just before sunset. So here's the breakdown. We are warm and dry for tonight. You're heading out, really no weather issues. Your Friday morning, starts off at 62. It's already 80 at 11 a.m., and generally topping out in the at least the middle 80s. And then what will happen by around 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, we'll start to see a rapid cool down, especially towards sunset, where temperatures could actually cool down into the upper 60s. And what this does is it sets the stage for a cooler week and even the chance for some showers. Next chance for showers would be Saturday night and into Sunday morning. Now, until then, we're on the dry side.